Hello everyone, Carolina Venom here. Today I'm going to do a spoken review on the Vivitar Vivicam S524 point and shoot digital camera. I'm going to take you around the camera, show you what all it does, all the settings, take you around the camera, and we'll go from there and I'll give you some of my thoughts on this camera as well. We're going to start out with the features in the front. Got your speaker in front, you got your microphone. You got your AF light here, your flash. It's not a fixed lens, which is nice. It's actually got an optical zoom, and that's actually nice to see on a Vivitar point and shoot camera. On the bottom, you have your tripod mount and your battery door. It takes 3 AAA batteries. I was hoping for a battery pack to recharge, but it just takes 3 AAAs like a lot of them do. On the side here, your USB port. On this side, your SD card slot, as well as your place for a strap, your on and off button, and your autofocus, and your shutter button for taking pictures and starting and stopping your videos. On the back, you have your 2.4-inch display. You have your zoom in and out. You have your flash button, your delete button, Vivilink, and your settings button over here, as well as your remote button. We'll go ahead and power it on, and we'll go through some of the settings here. Just got the basic settings of any Vivitar camera. Basically the same thing, but we'll go through it anyway. We'll start off first with Vivilink. Photos, you got all of these that you can instantly upload to, which I've never used before, so I can't comment on it. We'll go into the menu button. The left button here is your scene selection. I always forget that, but the left button is scene selection. We'll go into the menu here. It's basically the same thing you see in every Vivitar camera. The same scene selections, the same setup. You're able to take pictures in VGA 480 quality or 2 megapixel HD, 3, 5, 7 HD, 9, 10, 12, 14, and 16 megapixels. Your image quality, normal, fine, super fine, basically it's something self-timer, anti-shake on or off, face detection, micro mode, on or off, which is nice to see. Your white balance, your color effects, just in 4, your multi-snapshots, your image sharpness, your light exposure. Like I say, basically the same thing you see in every one of these cameras are about the same thing. Meter, language, date and time, silent mode, yeah, so on and so on. We will now go into the video mode here, and same thing, same scene selections. Records in 720, 480, and 240 resolution. Not really took very many videos on this camera yet, but we're gonna get to that soon. Image quality, you can also use micro mode and video mode, which is nice. White balance is the same color effects. Everything is basically the same exact thing in video mode. So we'll exit that, go into Vivilink. You can instantly upload your videos to Flickr, PhotoBucket, or YouTube. And that's pretty much about it. I mean, there's not much else to it. Then you have your pictures and videos, which there's no file exists. So go ahead and power it off. I have not really used this camera a whole lot. I have had it for a little bit. I've always wanted this camera for the optical zoom, with the autofocus, to see if it's any better than some of the other Vivitars that I have tested in the past. And while some of the pictures still look a little washed out, it is kind of an improvement over some of the cheaper model Vivitar point and shoot cameras. Depends on the situation. It depends on the conditions. Vivitar is kind of it's kind of one of them in between. I mean, you might yeah, you get what I'm saying. So in some lighting takes good pictures, and some lighting takes terrible pictures. So, but this one's a pretty good camera. It's not bad, and it really ain't bad. Video quality, I really not tested it yet. I have took some video and watched it on the back screen, not put it into a computer yet, so I really can't comment on how the video actually looks and sounds as far as sound quality and everything. I hope it's going to do better than some of the other ones, but we'll have to just see about that. Trying to think of anything else. Battery life, I'm not too sure about. Not tested the battery life on it yet. I'm using real rechargeable batteries. So we're gonna do a battery test and see how that's gonna work. It is kind of a memory hog. I put an 8 GB card in there that was formatted, and you can't record a long time, and it just runs out of memory pretty quick. But anyway, this is the Vivitar Vivicam S524. I've owned this camera for a long time. Finally got a hold of one on eBay for a good price, and it's pretty thick. It's fairly heavy, really. I mean, it's not. I mean, you can tell it's pretty thick. I mean, you can feel it when it's in your pocket and everything. Compared to like the Canon that I'm using right now. But anyway, not a bad camera. I'm really kind of glad I purchased it because I've always wanted one. We're gonna see how long it lasts and reliability and everything, and see how it does. So anyway, I'm gonna do a follow up. I'm gonna do a shortly after this video here. I'm going to do a progress report video. I got some things I want to share about my pictures and videos on cameras I'm going to be doing here soon. Give you a little bit of an update on some things. So stay tuned for that. And got any questions, comments about this camera, please feel free to leave them below. Subscribe to my channel. I sure would appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you later.